Hey fam, what's poppin'? It's your boy Calum, and welcome back to my kitchen. Now today, we are cooking Wagyu A5 Kagoshima. Look at that, very nice, lots of fat. And the reason why I picked this one is my comment section was flooded last video with a comment requesting it, and I always deliver. So I went out and got it especially for you. So let's see how it goes. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is, as always, turn on my sous vide machine. Little tip for new players: if you boil the water in the kettle beforehand, you can actually get it a lot hotter, and that's what I've done. And that'll just reduce your waiting time. So the settings I'm using today, 57 degrees for an hour and a half. I'll go ahead and start that. Look at that, already on 51. That's called efficiency. All right, moving back to our steak. Now for this one, I'm going to go a little light on with the seasoning because obviously as a Wagyu steak, it's got a lot of kind of seasoning coming naturally from that fat. So I'm just going to sprinkle on a little bit of salt, nowhere near as much as you might with a normal steak. Let's get a bit of pepper on it, like that. And of course, just a light sprinkling of garlic powder. Oops, a little bit too much there. There we go. And I'll just pat that down a little bit. Flip it over. Repeat on the other side. Maybe I'll try it like that as well. There you go. Okay. Bit of pepper. And a little bit of garlic powder. There we go, looking good. All right, pat that in a little bit as well. Just make sure we get a decent coating on the sides. And I can feel the fat just oozing off this steak. It's kind of melting from the warmth of my body, which is a very good omen for later when I'm eating it. Anyway, let's move on to bagging it up. So I've got my bag here. Let's go ahead and chuck my steak in like that. Very nice. And I'll seal it up nice and tight. Awesome, that's done. So now we just wait for our machine to heat up, and we'll be back with you in a minute. All right, and we're back. Looks like our water bath has reached the requisite temperature. So let me go ahead, take that lid off, grab our meat, chuck it in, make sure it gets submerged in there. There we go. Very nice. All right, lid goes back on, and we start the countdown until deliciousness. See you then. All right, and we're back. Our steak has finished cooking. Let's go ahead and take it out of the machine and see what we've got. By the way, I had to put these cups on top of it just to make sure it sank to the bottom. I think the high fat content was keeping it afloat. Anyway, Right off the bat, I can tell you it's very soft to the touch, very tender. Hopefully it's going to start melting in my mouth in a minute. There you go, have a look at that. Now I know it doesn't look very appetizing right now. That's fine, we still have to finish it in the pan. So here I go trying the Kagoshima A5 Wagyu. Not bad.